like the sound of that. Doesn't that sound good? And if everyone likes it, I'll get it again. And that way, the bananas will never go in the bin again. So we have 4 of these, and they're in the little glass pots. This is Jen, ASMR. Subscribe before you fall asleep. Hi there, my lovely sleepy squirrels. I hope that you are all well. In this video, I am just going to be tapping and scratching and chatting about a bunch of stuff from my food shop. I don't know, people often request this, and I do love seeing this kind of video on other people's channels, just to see like different food. I think it's something that we all have in common. We all do food shops, of course. And just being in different countries and seeing what people buy, like food-wise, I just love it, and a lot of people do. So even though it does feel a little strange being like, look at the food I bought during a video, I think it's super, super relaxing. And we'll get lots of tapping and tracing and crinkles and just general chat. So this is going to be a very tingly, very chatty video, and I hope you enjoy it. And in this video, I only have like breakfast and treats. I didn't bring like food this time. I thought I could another time maybe. I have done for Patreon before, but this is just like breakfast foods and like after school snacks and stuff like that. I figured that would be enough for us to tap and scratch on for today. So the first thing I have is this pack of McVitie's here, which is something that I grew up with, and they are McVitie's digestive biscuits, but that's not written on here. These are called Sablé Anglais, l'original. So the original McVitie's, and Sablé Anglais just means English biscuits, and sablé is kind of like sand, the way it like crumbles and melts kind of thing. And in English, these are just digestive biscuits. That's just like the name of them. And I remember telling my partner that I was like, oh, digestive biscuits. He's like, oh, why would they call them that? I'm like, I don't know. That's just, I've never really thought about it. That's just the name of them. They're either chocolate covered on one side or just like this. And I think, yeah, there's like caramel ones where you have like caramel and then chocolate. I don't really like those ones. And the chocolate ones, why not? But the original ones are my favorite. And this is what I'm eating for breakfast at the moment. I would say for the last 6 months, this is what I eat in the morning. I'll take like 4 or 5 of these with my Ricoré coffee. And it's just perfect. Just dip them in very quickly though. They're not a long dip. So it's not really like a health food. It's definitely not a health food, but it's alright. It's fine for a breakfast. It's fine for me. I like it. Since 1839. And I'm happy that McVitie's is selling in France now. You can get them pretty much in any supermarket now, so I'm happy about it. These, and then what I drink with that is this McVitie's. And this is just like a refill for my proper one. And it is Ricoré. Oh, it's Nestle. I forget that it's Nestle. So Ricoré, l'original, chicorée et café. Chicory and coffee. and it is a Nutri-Score of B, so it's not bad. It's a source of fiber, source of magnesium, and I guess made in France. This is savoir-faire français, so like French knowledge. I don't know if it's actually made in France, or it might have just said made in France. I don't know if it's made in France. It is Nestle, so maybe not. Yeah, you're supposed to put 3 heaped teaspoons with 200 milliliters of water or hot milk. I go with water and I'll put maybe 3 to 4 and only like 1 to 2 spoons. I don't like it too strong. I really don't like it strong. It is French, it's made in France. Fricorel original est fabriqué dans notre usine de Dieppe. It's made in Dieppe, France. I don't do sugar with it. Just like this is fine. If I'm doing coffee, I will add sugar because it's a little bitter for me. But Fricorel is fine. I don't need sugar. But I did bring the sugar with me as part of this because I did buy it, but also because I wanted to show you the brand of sugar in France. It's called Daddy. How cute is that? It's like also the pouch is quite cool. It's like a papery pouch. Plastic, like kind of plasticky on the inside, papery on the outside, like a little thing to like pour and stuff. And it's called Daddy. Daddy sugar. Cultivé, extrait et emballé en France. So it is farmed, extracted, and packaged in France. Moins 78% de plastique solide et étanche. Okay, so this is 78% less plastic in this like packaging. It's solid and waterproof. Like you can get it in this form or in a cardboard box with like a little spout, so I guess that's less plasticky. Or maybe it means compared to the other pouches that are fully like plastic. I don't know. And that's literally why I get this one and not the others. Like price wise, it's pretty much the same. Possibly this one is slightly cheaper, like by a few cents or something. But. And then for the kids, they love their Weetabix. They just love it. I used to love it too when I was a kid. I don't know if it's popular everywhere in the world. It's only quite recently been available in France. I used to be able to get it like 10-15 years ago in like specifically British food shop kind of places. And now you can get it, not everywhere, but in some supermarkets. Weetabix. My kids eat Weetabix in the morning. daughter not every day. Sometimes she's out the door too quick. My son for sure loves it. I used to be very specific about my Weetabix to milk ratio. It was always very important, wasn't it? Everybody had such a specific way. Like some people would like it soggy. Not me. I did not want soggy Weetabix. Like if I had to wait to start eating my Weetabix, I would be not happy about it. It would be, you put them both like lying flat. You put milk only to like halfway and then a little bit sugar, and then you could eat, so there was a little bit of consistency, like not crunch exactly, but you know, it wasn't just a mushy mess. Like if you just put too much milk, it's just a mushy mess. I'm guessing it's available in Germany too, because there's a bunch of German on the back here. Votre bien-être commence ici. It's kind of like, I guess, advertised as a very like health conscious breakfast. I just know it's good for like fiber and stuff like that. So it's good for the kids. That's per portion. What have we got? 136 calories. I don't really think about calories. 3.8 grams of fiber for each little thingamajig, and you would usually eat 2. That's like a portion, or is it per portion? 2 Weetabix is 1 portion per 37. Okay, so that's per 2 Weetabixes then. Whatever it is, it's a good breakfast for the kids, and I'm happy that they like it so much. My daughter is more like afternoon, like snack, like after school snack. They call it the goûter in France. The goûter. Which is funny because it's not just for kids. Like adults have goûter. I always found that strange because like for us it's like after school snack. You don't have like an after work snack before you eat your dinner. It's weird, but I mean, you couldn't say that the French are an overweight population, so it can't be too bad to have a snack in the afternoon. I always thought like, because they have like this snack after work and then they'll eat their dinner later, they'll be less likely to snack on like sweet stuff after dinner. I feel like maybe that's it. Like, I don't know. But in the UK, you would have like dinner at like 5, late is 6, and then you would be hungry again before bed. Whereas in France, I'm talking general, of course, you would have like something at 4, and then like dinner at like 8, sometimes even 9, and then you're not hungry again after. So maybe there's something to it. So yeah, Weetabix, and then Frosties for the weekend. Frosties. I used to love Frosties when I was a kid too. This is a Maxi Frosties. Cereal is so expensive, is it not? So expensive. We're talking like €4 for this kind of box of cereal. Got Tony the Tiger. He's also just called Tony in France. It's rich in vitamin D, no color, like no artificial colors. A chance to win a bowl, a 4-bowl set every day. I don't want those bowls. They're great. Do you remember that? pretty sure Frosties are just available most places. Let's say, see you in town. Got the Kellogg's, cockerel there, sun, and then buildings are kind of like cereal boxes. It says see you in town. There you go, in your bowls. There's Crackle. There's Snap, Crackle, and Pop. I don't know what that is behind him though. Some weird chocolate thing. Okay, moving on to snacks and desserts. This is more like a goûter, the after school snack kind of thing. These are called peach. I'm not a huge fan of these. I have eaten some in my lifetime, but they're not like something I crave. It's not like my go-to. My son quite likes them after school. I just get one out. And I have to say they are pretty practical to just like throw in your bag and take to the school run. But they're like a little sweet bread, like almost like a brioche, but not quite. They call them like pain au lait, so milk bread, I guess. And then a bit of like strawberry jam in the middle. And they're cute. They have like little sports characters on the front. And there's like a puff. And what you do is to open them, you just squeeze and it'll go puff to open it. So whenever my son is opening his, he'll be like, attention les oreilles. So, careful of your ears, I guess you would say. Attention les oreilles. Puff. It's quite cute. But I wouldn't say these are good for your health. Nos emballages contient au moins 50% de matière d'origine végétale. Oh, the packaging to these are at least 50% plant-based. That's fun. Okay. And then any other like snack item for either like the goûter or dessert is usually one of four things. We have four things in our house. If you're hungry, you can eat. You can't snack all day or anything, but if you are still hungry, you can have one of four things. You can have an apple. You can have a banana. You can have a yogi, so yogurt with a yogi, or a compote. It's like an applesauce kind of thing. So if my kids are like, oh, can I have this? Oh, can I have that? Oh, I want this, I want that. I'm like, are you hungry? Banana, yogi, compote. And that's it. And if they are hungry, they will have one of those things. And if they're not hungry and they just want a snack, or they want chocolate biscuits or something, then they won't have anything. They're not hungry. Banane, compote, ou yogi. And the apples that we get are usually the really crispy green, like bright green, very crispy, very acidy. And I'm slightly allergic to those. Like, it's weird to say allergic. I wouldn't even say I'm allergic to them, but I am sensitive to them, let's say. Like, I can eat an apple and I'm perfectly fine, but my lips will swell. And my mouth will be tingly. Do you know what I mean? And I don't know if that's really classed as allergic. Just, you know, just like that. And that's when like apples are cooked, like in a tart or something. No, I don't have that problem. But just eating a fresh apple will swell my forte. So, apple, banana, compote. These are the compotes that we got this week. In these little pots. It's funny because growing up in Scotland, we never really, like, this wasn't like such a thing. Like, it would have a yogurt, sure, like a pot of yogurt, but a pot of applesauce wasn't really like a dessert thing. It was more like baby food. I don't know, is this a thing in all countries? I feel like it's not a thing in every country. Where you live, is a pot of applesauce baby food or a general snack for anyone? In France, it's a general snack for anyone. These are Andros dessert fruitier, pomme nature et pomme abricot. So we have just apple and apricot, different ones. These have a Nutri-Score of a Nutri-Score, so these are good. Not too sugary. They usually have no added sugar and things like that. They're quite natural. The ones that we usually get are usually like in these pouches, but recently I've been finding them extremely expensive. Like, this is super practical. I can just shove it in my bag, or the kids can just grab it from the fridge and just be like, and then chuck it in the bin. They don't have to like get a spoon and be careful and go to the table and sort of that sort of thing. Like, I couldn't bring this to the school run, so my son could eat it in the bus or something. Like this I could, but they're so expensive now, like really expensive, so expensive. So we're having to cut down on these pouched ones. This is one that I didn't buy. This was my parents-in-law that bought these ones when they took my son to football last week. We still have a few left. But yeah, I do not buy these anymore. They're so expensive. So expensive. So fruit pouches, compotes. Then we have a whole bunch of yogurts. So just a big pack of plain yogurts, and then we got a few different ones. These skier from Yoplait. Recette irlandaise, so Irish recipe apparently. And these are lemon sur lit au citron. So that means it's a little sauce at the bottom. Easy. Got a little lemon compote at the bottom and then the yogurt at the top. I haven't tried these ones yet. I think they're going to be nice though. So we have the plain ones, these ones. These are for everyone. I think we got 3 packs of those. Then the ones that are specifically for me, and nobody's allowed to touch them, are these. I like the Greek yogurt. These are Nestle Yaourts. I don't know. I just get whichever ones I fancy. But I like the Greek yogurts, and these ones are with some strawberry at the bottom. Kind of like strawberry jam more than a compote. Am I saying that right? It sounds weird to me now. I think it is just compote, but like because compote in French, it just sounds like I'm just pronouncing it wrong. Like strawberry sauce, applesauce. Like applesauce is a compote. It just sounds so weird to me. I just got 1 pack of 4 of these, and that's good for me for the week. I might try one of these. I don't really like the plain yogurts very much. I might just had some jam in one or something. And then my partner got these, but I don't know who's going to eat them because it's he can't eat them because it's got chocolate in it, so he might get migraine from them. I don't really like these kind of cream, like a pudding, I guess, chocolate pudding, like hazelnut chocolate pudding kind of thing. I honestly don't know if the kids will want them, but we'll see. Maybe there was like a deal or something, because it's not something we get regularly. I mean, probably just thought that I would like them, or the kids would like them. I'm sure somebody will eat them. I might have one. It's just not my go-to pudding, like chocolate pudding, cream kind of thing. Not my favorite. So we have 4 of these, and they're in the little glass pots. I do like using these for painting though. Perfect little pots for painting. And then we grabbed some jam. So we can pop it in to the plain yogurts. And it's funny because we have like yogurts with like jam type stuff at the bottom, and then we have plain ones with jam. Kind of just like the same thing. Pretty much. This one's an apricot one, and this one is rosé. I don't know what rosé is. What's that in English? I don't know. This one is a bonne maman. Gelée bonne maman. So it's a jelly, not a jam. I don't really know the difference between a jelly and a jam. What's the difference between a jelly and a jam? Looks like jam to me. Or is jelly just that there's no chunks in it? Oh, is that what it is? Because I'm looking here. This doesn't have any chunks in it. It's fully just the jelly-ish part, I guess. Maybe that's it. Is that the difference? There's no seeds and chunks. Whereas this one is... This one's a little chunky. I prefer the chunky ones, to be honest. And I do like some toast with salted butter and then jam. That's my favorite way to have toast. Quite on the burnt side too. On the burnt-ish side, quite warm, melted salted butter with some jam, and not too much jam, just a thin layer with a chunkier there. Perfect. Oh, I like the sound of that. Doesn't that sound good? What kind of snacks do you have in your house? Are you like us? You have like the main ones, like apple, banana, yogurt, compote, and then like one special thing for the week, like one extra. Just not for an everyday thing. I have 2 more things, and these last things are kind of like ready to make kind of dessert in a packet kind of things. And this is a flan, very traditional French flan, and this is something I do not like at all. I do not partake, but everybody else loves it, so I make them every now and again. In these packs you get 2, and you only have to put the milk in. You don't have to like bring eggs or flour or anything. It's just a packet. You add the milk, you cook it down so it's all thick. You pour it in the mold and you cook. You bake, let's say. Okay. And yeah, I don't really like flans. Flan pâtissier aux œufs et bon goût de vanille. So vanilla, nice and eggy and vanilla-y. It sounds like I would like it, but I just don't. I don't like the texture either. I don't like the texture that it has. But I'm happy to make it if everybody else likes it. And this last thing is another dessert preparation thing, and it is for when the next time my bananas go bad, I'll make banana bread. You could be like, Jen, you don't need to have like a preparation for that, you can just make it. Well, yeah, maybe you can, but you don't always have the time and you don't always want to. So the bananas get thrown in the bin. But next time they won't, because I've got this and I just need 3 bananas and some oil. I don't even need eggs, because often these kind of preparation things, like cakes or whatever, I often just don't do them because I don't have eggs. It's something I run out of a lot. But both of these recipes do not need eggs, so it's perfect. So we'll be having banana bread the next time the bananas go bad. I haven't had banana bread in a long time. So just this, 3 bananas and vegetable oil, bien mûr, so nice and what's the word, ripe or overripe. So mix it all together, like mix it with a whisk fully, cook it. Yeah, there's nothing to it. Glad I got this. I think it was on sale as well. So it's perfect. And if everyone likes it, I'll get it again. And that way, the bananas will never go in the bin again. Isn't it funny? Sometimes, some weeks the bananas get eaten so quickly that like after 2 days everybody's like, can I have a banana? I'm like, don't have any. And sometimes they just stay there and nobody even looks at them. Apples, not the same. Apples get eaten whatever time of the year, whatever day, whatever week. They get eaten by everyone. And the compotes too. But the yogurts sometimes sit for a long time. Go through phases. Okay, so that's everything, guys. Yeah, that's everything I brought from my food shop to show you, to tap and scratch on and chat about. I hope that you enjoyed this video, that you found it relaxing and a little fun and interesting to see my food shop. And if you just were like, why are you showing me your food? Then hopefully it was boring enough to make you fall asleep. And that's a win-win. Should I grab something else for the blanket scratch? Because it's a little crinkly. It's gonna pop my little Greek yogurt there in the middle of our blanket scratch. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. Seeing my food shop, breakfast and snacks and desserts. If you really enjoyed this video and you would like to see even more videos from me, you could pop over to Patreon, where you get access instantly to over 100 full-length ad-free ASMR videos that are exclusive to Patreon. can claim your sleepy shout out at the end of one of my videos. Join our book club. Join in with the ASMR lives at the beginning of the month. Suggest videos, vote for which ones I make. You can buy a custom video over on Patreon too. Does lots of different things. It's a lovely little community, and everyone is welcome. And if you would like to support this channel and get some perks, but you don't have time for all that Patreon stuff, you could join the Super Sleepy Squirrel channel membership here on YouTube. And you get access to all the ad-free versions of my uploads. You get early access, and you can use the Jen ASMR emojis. A little bubble of calm, a work nap, and the super cute sleepy squirrel with his whole hand up yawning. He's adorable. I love seeing him. Comments. And talking of emojis, if you made it to this part of the video without falling asleep, I would like you to pop some food emojis in the comments. Little apple, little banana, little yogurts, little snacks, anything you like. And you can just pop that in with your regular comment. Let me know if compotes or compotes, however you want to say it, is seen as baby food and not snacks in your country. But if you are far too sleepy, you can just pop those emojis in there by themselves. I'll know what you mean. I will see your lovely, lovely support. Thank you. Okay, so I hope that every single one of my lovely, lovely sleepy squirrels are well, wherever you are in the world, whatever's happening around you. I hope that you can find your own little bubble of calm. For example, if you are in Fort Lauderdale in Florida in the USA, like my lovely, lovely patron Hannah. Hey Hannah, I hope you're well. And Hannah has a little message for everyone. Enjoy your rest and relaxation, sleepy squirrels. Enjoy your rest and relaxation, sleepy squirrels. And I hope that you all have a lovely, lovely